continue to move through the season and want to find a way to secure win number 3 on the year. It's the Bengals going up against the Bears.
All right, thank you much, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Chicago Bears. This is taking just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right.
Regular. Lady!
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Oh, yeah.
Fast it. Lady!
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
In motion
Mike,
right here,
53.
Boyd. Again, it's Mixon. And he's got room. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries.
Mixon hit, and all the ball is out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Lady!
53 to Mike.
Dalton with a give here to Mixon. Oh, eluding the tackle. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Check 31.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
Yeah, let's go. That's what I'm talking about, what?
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert.
Tight end's right.
But right
Watch
now
the
looking
tight
at a
end.
3rd and 3.
Lady!
3 down. Under crunch.
Hey!
Watch twist.
Time running out here on the play clock. They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leonard Floyd. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But in this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick, and I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it.
Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Watch safety creep. Watch it now, Barney. Watch it now. Sponge.
Now let's go.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Go,
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Watch you now, Barney. 3
Now Trubisky on first down. Caught. Safarian Jenkins, right side. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Geno Atkins with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
Check. Crunch. 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 Shift. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Here we go now.
They go play action with Trubisky.
Check hot route.
And he's got Will Tye complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Okay, we got 4.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Detroit!
Joker.
Gone! All right, now, look at 56. Here we go. Detroit!
They're running now. Out of the gun. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's run, wasn't it? Guys picked up all their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through. Pick up 7 yards. He's probably trolling on the headset right now saying, we got to go, boys. Let's keep it going. So, offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. First down and goal to go from the 7.
Back 9. Go, Detroit! Back
Switch.
Hurry up, here we go!
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
Check 3. Run!
Well, they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
3 down. Hey, fellas, we got 3. Let's go.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal. They go with Howard again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Jordan Howard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Check 50.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
Double up. He's coming, double up.
Returning it, John Ross. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Double tight. Double tight.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? Take care of it the rest of the game. And that does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tacklers.
And the defenders know it, too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know what the rule is. First guy hold up the runner. Everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
Coming to you.
Regular.
Check.
Heavy.
Jam.
Regular.
Watch safety creep. Creeping. Safety's creeping.
It's second down. Dalton looking. Dumps it off to Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Man left. Four down.
Heavy.
Check. Switch.
And some space here. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 12 yards that time, and it's Cincinnati first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They'll stay on the ground, mix it again. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defensive unit ranks 3rd in the NFL against the run, and I love what they're doing. Plugging up everything inside, hard to make way, and then they can run to the perimeter and shut you down that way as well.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Lady!
94 is the mic.
Regular.
Let's go, defense. Our time. This is our time.
Yeah, 5-6.
Check three.
Second down, Dalton.
25. Check 25.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Is here, baby.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. And what everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
In the red zone this time.
Tight end right.
Yeah, 5-6.
Odd. 5 down.
Heavy. On the toss, Mixon. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Watch tight end. We got three, fellas. We got three.
Lead. Regular.
Slam.
Slam. Lead.
Check. Lucky.
He's coming. We got double up.
On second down, Hill trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Okay, baby, let's see.
94 is the mic.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up fourth.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
Now after the made field goal, Catanzaro to boot this one away on the kickoff. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to catch things there.
And not a whole lot doing there. So get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Ship.
Rush in.
Hurry up, here we go.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's long. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Run.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Watch it now. Leopard.
First down, they run with Howard. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Run. Get it.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Watch it. No. Check. Patriot. Let's go.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Set. Green 39.
Switch.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Watch it now. No.
He's checking.
They're running now out of the gun. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Watch the whip.
Well, it wasn't much of a gain, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning. So maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
Switch. No.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go now. 3:19.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Trubisky will throw. That's complete to Meredith. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 19 moves a change. Trubisky with a give to Howard. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Pick the edge.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Turn up.
Over the truck. Watch the truck. Watch it now, Barney. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will add on to the lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals getting set to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Check. 53's Mike.
Yeah, 5-6.
Wild Bill.
Yeah, 5-6.
Check.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10.
Check the backer.
That's complete to John Ross.
Check.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Larry! 53's the Mike.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Stop your whining.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
You don't want no problem.
Ball pops
You don't want
out.
no problem from
Incomplete. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Tight right.
Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Check.
Lead!
The Mike. Let's go one more. Jam him.
Ice.
Watch safety creeping.
Lady!
Safety creeping.
This will be Dalton again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down.
Feels right.
Lady!
And again, Andy Dalton to throw. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle.
Hot.
A good pickup there, a 22. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through. We have hit halftime. And no update from Larry this week, apparently. We'll try again in Week 7. But for now, let's get back to the action, ready to kick off the second half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
No.
Detroit!
Check 4.
They go play action here on first down.
Switch.
Oh, incomplete.
Alert three.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum,
25,
big play,
25,
right in his
check
hands,
25.
unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no
Hey,
doubt,
alert
on
three, alert
offense.
three.
That fell harmlessly to the ground.
Watch twist. Slam.
No. Leopard! Detroit! Black 99 Philly, here we go!
He's coming. We got
Trubisky draw play, gives to Howard. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to third and 3 now.
Crunch. Ship. Under 10. 10. Check 37. Safe. Kill.
All right, now. Watch it now, boys. No. Detroit! Set! Green, 39!
Now Trubisky. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like? Because that's exactly what they printed up. Stop the run defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
We'll run here with Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he uses it to great advantage.
Throw left side complete. It's Scott. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 6 there on first.
Woo! You got him! You got him! You got him! Hey, we got right. We got right. Watch the run!
Lead!
Watch the run!
Lead!
Watch the run!
Lead up!
Dalton throwing on second down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Tight end right.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some.
Alert! Alert! Three down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Nice.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Tighten up.
The play fake to Hill. Dalton. Flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Tight end's Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo.
Lead!
Got three.
Lead!
Three down.
Heavy. Lead!
Check.
Lead!
Check.
Hot.
Watch twist.
On first and 10, here's Andy Dalton. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Heavy.
Three down. Hey, check. Three down.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he stopped immediately there. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so they turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Boyd. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Hey,
Lead!
Alert, flare. Check.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. He's got his man, Boyd. Give him 5 on the play there, and it'll give the Bengals a first down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
Hey, we got three. Three down.
Lead!
Back.
Check 49.
Hey.
Switch.
First It's Hill. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
Regular.
Hey, turn it up, turn it up. Let's go.
Heavy.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
To throw on second down, Dalton. And his throw is incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And now it's third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
What's the ball? Hey.
Deuce.
He's
checking.
Heavy. Lee!
Showing A.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
Watch the whip.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Go.
He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still fourth down upcoming.
Boom.
We've seen this offense go for it on fourth down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
I certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. And Catanzero's kick is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So it's a third field goal for him now, and he's accounted for all 9 of their points thus far.
And he's definitely keeping them afloat. But we say it so often, field goals are not going to win you games in the National Football League. They've got to find ways to start capitalizing when they get down near the red zone.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we gotta get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock, get to the fourth quarter, try to keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Throw left side, taken in by Meredith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Check 43.
Hurry up, here we go. No. Check, Patriot.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right.
Watch the shift. Hey.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's long. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Check. Boom. Bus stop.
And now first down following that long gain.
Watch the truck.
Kill. Turn
Hurry up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Watch twist. Kill. Jack. Watch. wide, wide, get wide.
36, 36.
Check.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one. I know you felt that one.
And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Watch twist.
Here we go.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. Puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Under 10, 10.
Second down, defense behind the sticks here. Second and 13. This time, Trubisky will throw. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cameron Meredith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead.
And this is what coaches talk about, never being satisfied. No matter what the lead, always trying to increase it. You never know what can happen in this NFL.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
First and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Watch tight. Tight and right.
Hey. Heavy.
No chance.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Watch him.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Dalton. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't have to commit to 42-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. They find some open field here. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
All day, baby, all day.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Watch him now, boy. Detroit!
He's crashing.
Again to Howard running left. And shedding through the tackle. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line is really hunkered down and establish themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
want to do is get behind those big
Tight
fellas,
dog,
have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
That's it, baby.
Fresh set of downs here.
Detroit. Watch it now. All right, now, lucky 56. Leopard. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Give to Howard. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Switch.
And the offense will be looking to get at least 7 yards back here. It's second and 12.
Leopard. All right, here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
3-19.
This is Howard on second down. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Watch edge.
Here we go now.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
90.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Twist.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
Check
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Check 50. Check
Fourth
50.
quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to.
shift.
Just go
Watch the
down,
shift.
inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive the coach.
Second and goal from the 2-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Let's go.
A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that one makes this a 19-point game. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just go back?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Strong right.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
Heavy.
3 down.
Listen, hot.
Kill. Turn up.
Regular.
Kill. Turn up.
Larry.
Check 31.
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Single. Watch 14.
Heavy.
Record.
Twist.
Dalton here from the gun. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Justin Houston in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long.
Yeah, that's how we do, D.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever you need, you got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total.
Check.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Check. Jam him. Watch safety creep.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down.
Watch it now.
Sponge. No.
To the right side of Howard. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a third and about 13.
Rhino.
Over back to
Check 25.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
We got 4 down.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Watch it. Gun.
Under 10.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. Finding room to the 20. Throwing the out route and complete. It's long. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Kill.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
All right, now look at Detroit. Hurry up.
They're running now out of the gun. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Check 99.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now.
Run! The leg! Get there! Woo! Okay, baby, I see you!
And here we go on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Red 38.
And Charles, I think...
practice. Lady! 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 Hey, 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 hey! Lady! 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 Hot, hot! Lady! Lady! Heavy, 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 heavy! Lady! 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 Hot, hot! Lady! 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 heavy, 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 heavy. Side. Listen, ha. Lady!
Lady!